Does one ever stop emerging? The final emergence being into the final breath? I keep describing the feeling of coming out, spreading my wings, and yet somehow this is not true. This is not happening yet. Each time I feel the premature opening of the shell that leaves me still inside, to look out through the crack with just one eye, as I find myself debilitated by this winter just past. Debilitated, or simply in the melting and surrender of transformation? Only time will tell. This winter I've been reminded of the profound lack of self-confidence I had growing up, and understanding that the undercurrent of this is not being able to love myself. I am therefore learning to reunite with this part of me, not disown or cover up or just get on with it. Nothing ever goes away like that. I'm learning to become and own my full self in order to see the parts of me that I have, in turn, disowned loving. I never learned how to love myself, be there for myself. It comes naturally for some. But I learned that I was too much, too sensitive, too emotional. I learned to adapt and not to show my full shine, so others might like me. Essentially, I learned to live a lie. This role played out through the years in constant adapting to others' expectations of me as I grew up, not trusting my inner compass, believing others knew what was best for me. I attracted unhealthy relationships with others, with myself, and manifested techniques to suppress my emotions, so they would hide away somewhere inside my body. But they found other ways of showing themselves. So now I've been visiting these places in order to reclaim them, transform them, so their unconscious ways of being do not haunt me in my present life any longer. To visit the past is not to be stuck in the past. I see it as a voyage of discovery. I take myself on a journey to find keys to unlock new doors, pathways and passages to shine light. And upon return, I feel such new energy come in with the allowing of going in, really in, deep inside. Is it really so much easier just to stay on the outside? Not for me. Because of this, I see that I've not been creating much art over the last year or so. This is because it has been a real voyage inward. This is how I work. This is the only way for me. This is where I find the gems from which I can create anew. And so this feels like a letter of confession, of coming out. I am ultra-sensitive to all sorts of energies and emotions. I feel everything. I make art, I dance, I sing. I watch each day open and close. I am spiritual. I breathe life. I am joy. I am love. I dive deep with the call of the sirens of the ocean, I burn toast with the flame of my dragon fire. These are my gifts, and I speak with my pure heart. It is from this place that I want to share my work going forward. From here I can really give something that feels worthwhile, real and authentic. So, yes, this winter has slowed me down. I have not been very productive at all, but I feel something is moving. Transformation, perhaps. I am changing. I don't know how, and who knows what expression this will bring next. I'm also learning to not feel guilty for allowing my own natural process, which is not in line with conditioned beliefs of work, production, and showing results. And so I thank everyone who has supported the development of my artistic and spiritual practices. I feel a new wave arriving as I look up from the bottom of the ocean to see the light flickering on the surface of the water. I don't know when it will flow to bring me to the shore. Soon, perhaps. Until then, I can only feel what I need to share of my process of creation, and this is indeed part of it. I have previously talked about how I work with inner and outer landscapes, so I guess this time of melting into spaces within is part of my current research. Thank you, and here's to all the emerging souls in everyone.